Now I'm going to give you an example of how to sketch a complicated graph. So let's say you've been given this function here, and you're asked to sketch this. This statement here is saying forget about in a way it's saying forget about the left hand side of the graph. Okay. Now looking at this function here, looking at this here, this thing here breaks down when when this bubble here is equal to 0. So if you look at the natural log graph, your natural log graph will look something like this. This being 1 here. Now, if the minute you put 1 into this thing here, then this bubble here, the denominator here, will be 0. So the function breaks down when you put 1 into here. So when x is 1, something weird happens. Okay. Well, when x is 1, this whole thing here actually breaks down. Okay, so your graph, well, something weird happens at x equals 1. So let's just say this is 1 here, okay, and then something weird happens at x equals 1. So something weird happens at x equals 1. Okay, so that's what we know so far. So now so what we do now is we select well, we know something weird happens at dead on x equals 1. So choose a number just to the right of the number 1. So let's choose a number 1.000000, whatever. Just choose a number just to the right of 1. Now if you put this number into here, so you will have 1.00000 whatever divided by the natural log of 1.000, or that same number, okay, 3. And then if you look at this, if you look at the natural log graph, the natural log graph will look like this. 1 being right here. Now just to the right of 1, it will be a number that's very, very small, next to 0. So what you have here is what you have here is a very small number just above 1 divided by so now this bit here would be a very, very small number, so let's just say 0.0000008, whatever. It's going to be even smaller than this. It's going to be even smaller, so it's going to be something like this, 0.0000008 here, something like this. Okay, so my point is that what you have is a 1.000 something, okay, divided by something that's very, 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 very small. So now if you get your calculator, punch in 1.0003 whatever, and then divided by a very, very small number, and then overall your answer would be very big. So just to the right of this, it would be very big. So your graph will end up looking something like this. Okay. Now if you put, let's say 2 is here. Okay. If you put 2 into here, so that would be 2 divided by natural log of 2. So when it's 2, it's back down to the normal level down here. When it's just to the right, it's near. You can pretty much say it's towards infinity. It would be a very high number just to the right of the 1. But when you jump to 2, it's back down to whatever this level may be. Okay, so my point here is that, hang on. My point here is that, hang on, bear with me. So hang on, let's start again. Hang on. Bear with me. So let's start again. Somewhere near 0, near 1, something weird happens when it's near 1. Bear with me. When it's 1, something weird happens. Okay, so we know there's an asymptote here. So when just to the right of 1, we will have something looking like this. Okay, and then now select a number. Hang on, let me just tidy this up. So now select so something weird happens dead on 1. Now select a number just to the left of 1. So let's choose 0.9999999. Okay, so a number really close to 1, but just to the left of it. So let's choose this number. Now if we put this back into here, we will get 0.9999, a number that's really close to 1, divided by this thing here. So that would be, well, if you look at the natural log graph, it would look something like this. So 1 is here. So if you choose a number just to the left of 1, it would be very close to 0, but on the negative side. Okay, so if you look at this bit here, just to the left of 1, it would be a negative 0.0000 whatever. So it would be negative 0.00000, a really small number, but on the negative side. Okay, let's just choose, I don't know, 8, something like this. Okay, so now visualize this as one whole number here. Okay, now take the minus up here, and then now you can take the minus out here. So what you have here is a negative. So this number here. So your overall answer will be a negative this number here. Now if you get a calculator and punch in 0.999999 divided by a number that's very, if you get a calculator and punch in 0.999999 divided by a very small number, very small number, don't forget that our answer is this number, and we've got a minus outside here. So whatever this number is, it will be a negative version of this number. So if you get your calculator and punch this in there, it will give, this whole thing here would be very big number. But then because we've got that minus here, it will be a negative version of the very big. So what it means is that just to the left of 1, we will have this. Hang on, just to the left of 1, we will have something like this. Hang on, we will have something like this going down here. Okay, so you've got an asymptote at dead on 1, but we do know that when it's just to the right of 1, it will be very high. It will be infinity. When it's just to the left, it will be negative infinity. Okay, so this is what we know so far. And then in the next video we will consider what happens when we head towards here. Okay, towards 0. Okay, so far this is all that we know, is that it would do something like this, and it would do something like this. I will continue in the next video.